Natural Curve was started in the early 70s by Errol Hickman, Neil Wainwright, John Plater, who we know as Wowie, and Mike Ginsberg.
And I came for a visit up to Durban, I think it was about 74, and these guys were living in Durban North. And in the backyard, in their garages, it was like a 4-garage room. They were making surfboards, like, you know, not many, just a couple of surfboards a month and stuff like that. But really making good stuff. And they were making boards there, and I just checked it out and went, wow, you guys are doing some great stuff here. Obviously, Errol was the shaper. Neil also did some shaping, but they did glassing, they did everything, you know, in those days.
John Plater made the original logo, which was a looped arrow.
And that became our Natural Curve logo for most of our boards.
It was a backyard brand in the beginning and ended up being taken commercial by Mike Ginsberg and Errol Hickman, who got premises in Palmer Street in Durban, just off West Street.
I was blown away by what they were doing and just thought, wow, you know, you guys should get into this commercially and, you know, start a business. Neil and John had jobs, full-time jobs, so they weren't really interested in going commercial. So Errol and I decided, hey, let's start a company, you know, and we found some premises down in Palmer Street, small premises, and we set up business, Natural Curve Surfboards. That's how it started. And our company just, you know, evolved from there. It was just a great small company. We had fun doing it, and it allowed us to make a living without having to do, you know, so-called regular jobs.
In those days, skateboarding was pretty big, so we started laminating skateboard decks for Natural Curve down at the factory.
There was a whole bunch of guys from South Beach and other areas who were anti-contest, who were just really good surfers that didn't want to have anything to do, you know, with contests at the time. And basically that fitted our profile at Natural Curve.
So we started skating for Natural Curve, and then I was on the Natural Curve surf team as well with Colin Whitmore, Stuart Thornton and Robbie Mayring. The 4 of us were basically on the team.
Huey was, you know, a team rider for me for a number of years, and I don't know if they paid for boards, or I can't remember if we could even afford to give them free boards. But I know they must have got a deal. But yeah, Huey was an integral part of our surf team then, for sure.
The Natural Curve lasted for quite a while. It was a strong label, a very good label, and I mean, Errol Hickman, a very good shaper. Michael Ginsberg, fantastic board glasser and finisher. But eventually the 2 of them started traveling. They were involved with all the internationals coming over here. They started traveling themselves and eventually put Natural Curve on ice. In later years, once I started shaping professionally and running my own label, which was Marshall Surfboards in Durban, I always wanted to make Natural Curve surfboards myself. At the time, Michael Ginsberg was a judge on the World Surfing Tour. And he was in Durban this one particular year and came around to my shaping bay. And I put it to him, you know, about getting Natural Curve resurrected and on the road again. And we had discussions with the guys, and it was agreed that I would look into it, which I did. I registered the label again, got a new logo made for Natural Curve, a new, more modern logo, and took it from there. And it's just gone from strength to strength.